And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. What do you look for here?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Okay, all set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Whit Merrifield. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway.
First pitch, 4-10.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in, Santiago Espinal. That one the other way. Makes the grab for the second out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. That's in there.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Queens, and the starter for Toronto, Jose Barrios. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Starling Marte, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. In there, and it's 0-1. Barrios, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 down.
The second baseman, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Guillorme. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho makes the play, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets. We played an inning, no score. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact played his college ball at UConn, first round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Next offering is fouled back.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it. Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Now it's Jansen to hit, and first offering is fouled off. Next pitch misses. 1-1. No score here in the second. And a foul ball. And a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One and two here. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
The 2-2. And misses inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Bounced out to short. Lindor. That's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Berrios back to work. That one missed. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. That's through there for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
That's a laser base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Espinal throws to first. Lindor retire.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So up next, Brett Beatty drove in their only run in last night's game. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. That one catches the zone. And the count 1-2. Good eye right there. Alonso stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Mark Canha. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one. Two outs with a runner at third. And now it's even up. Kicks and deals. And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here it comes. Got it by him for the K. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. Here's Matt Chapman.
The third baseman.
Chapman measures 6 feet even, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. That's in there, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right field. Locastro under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 25.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Varsho, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Top of the third, no score. Line drive, base hit down the line. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Winton Bernard, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out and a runner at second. Fought off foul. Just a slow ground ball this time. Lindor on the run, throw to first, throw, save. And that was close.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a pop-up. Guillorme pulls it in on the run.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. 0 for 1 so far. Towards first. They get the force. That ends the frame. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. Omar Narvaez at the plate.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Berrios back to work. Well struck right field. That's back there. Gone! They're going crazy in the dugout. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Now batting Tim Locastro. And there's a ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And the 1-0. Check swing, and he held up. Berrios maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Bernard racing, makes the catch.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter,
So the batting order turns over. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Flied out his first time. Marte, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. One down, base is empty. Out to center. Bernard settles under it. And there's 2 away.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Nimmo batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Two outs. Check swing didn't go, and it's 2-1. Next pitch is popped up. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Citi Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. And he deals. That's inside. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air, right field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
The pitch. Misses off the inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bichette stands at second with no outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Swung on, belted. Canna going back, racing back some more, and forget it. George Springer leaves the yard. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch. And that's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. And a ball evens the count. This to center field. Nimmo has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Danny Jansen to hit here. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Jays get a pair on this homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Luis Guillorme.
The second baseman.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one wrapped foul.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Doubled his first time up. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. And a 1-1. And that's outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Ball one, no strikes. Alonso at first, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off left side. Next offering is downstairs. And now it's filled up. Brett Beatty waits on deck. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside.
1 ball, no strike.
And he pumps it a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one pushed foul. The 1-2. Next offering is outside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Mark Canha. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. Strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next one misses. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
The kick, the 3-2. Oh, great stop. To first. On the money. Nice play. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Dalton Varsho. The wind and the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one in the air center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So digging in, Winton Bernard. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And that's in there for strike 1. That's to third, sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next is the designated hitter, Whit Merrifield. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Bernard around second, headed for third. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. It's 3-1.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Merrifield, the runner at second with 1 away. Fouled off. He was late
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The next offering misses. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. LoCastro makes the catch, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez. And a pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one missed. Now 3-0.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Right through there for a strike. Slap the other way, foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's the right fielder, Tim LoCastro. Flied out to center in his first at bat. On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed. That's 1. Relay to first. Double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Starling Marte up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. In there at the knees. And the count 1-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter is George Springer. And a pitch. There's a strike. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And now the lefty fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Next pitch off the plate. Going to count 1-2. Got him swinging. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
Toss to Alonso, and Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, catcher, Danny Jansen.
And next for Toronto, Danny Jansen. And first offering is fouled off. Called strike right there. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mets 1. Bottom of the sixth inning, digging in, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder.
Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. In the air out to center. Bernard tracks it down for the out.
The batter, number 13.
And next for the Mets, Luis Guillorme.
Guillorme.
That misses, and that's ball one. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Popped in the air, left field, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. And now 2-2. And now it's filled up. Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. And he walked him. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Lindor stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. New pitcher on now, John Curtis.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Curtis.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. Matt Chapman bops one out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. Locastro going back some more, looking up, pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And now the center fielder, Winton Bernard. Bounce back to the mound. Sends it to first. 2 out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Santiago Espinal will hit next. In the air, center field. Guillorme makes the grab. And that is that. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Tim Meza takes over on the mound.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Number 58, Tim Meza.
And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The 0-1. And that's down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Garcia getting loose as well. One now. That one missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off, 2-2. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So up next for New York, Mark Canha. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-2.
2-2.
And another ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Omar Narvaez. He's already homered in this game. They say you win.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Canha leads off first with 1 away. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Eric Swanson into the game.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
Eric.
Tim Locastro getting ready to hit.
You don't gotta make up a style. You just gotta wake up and smile.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. And the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just missed.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. Mets leave 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brooks Raley.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Bo Bichette now at the plate.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And here it comes. On the corner for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down. Here's George Springer. He's already homered here in this one.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And caught on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And it's 1-1. The pitch. Tap back up the middle. Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead it 4-1. Back here in Queens, here's Starling Marte.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The pitch. And he takes a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. That's down and in. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Espinal moves under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Varsho puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the second baseman, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Righty delivers. And that one hammered way back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And they trail it 4-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler McGill. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. McGill, a 6'7" righty, 230 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. And the righty deals just off the inside edge.
2 balls, no strike.
Next pitch is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Chapman gets a piece there. The 0-2 stays alive. Next offering is fouled back.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air, center field. Puts the squeeze on it, and there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 25.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And that's through there for a strike. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Guillorme tosses to first. Third out. Offense held in check there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mets 1. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 68, Jordan Romano.
And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered with that.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1 now.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Romano, the tall righty, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And it's fouled away. And the right-hander deals.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a count 1-2. Two outs. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boost. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Canna, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Beatty off of first with 2 away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Down to their final strike. 3-2 now.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.